Hey guys, welcome to Advanced Studio Techniques. I'm Stephen John Phillips, and you guys can call me Stephen, and I'm going to be your teacher for this class. I wanted to just kind of introduce myself and give you a little sort of heads up about what this class is about. You can read over some of the information. I basically just wanted to kind of go over a little bit. Course description: students employ and expand on their existing skills in lighting, camera operations, and use of props to analyze and create solutions technically and stylistically suitable for commercial application in studio and on-location photography. That's exactly what the class is about. This class is about expanding what you guys learned in our previous class of studio lighting. We're going to do everything here. It's going to have a very, very advertising commercial slant. I want you guys to look at as much stuff as you possibly can. We don't really have a big textbook. This isn't one of those kind of situations. This is a real learning in the field, looking at art. I want you to go to Barnes & Noble, and I want you to sit there and get a coffee and go and look at books, look at magazines, look at stuff. That's what this class is all about, observing and conceptualizing. Conceptualizing is really important in advertising photography. I get a lot of jobs where I'm asked to conceptualize and give an idea. I want to show you a few things. For example, here is Print Magazine. Print Magazine, this is the Regional Design Annual. I have a piece in here. Let's see if you guys can see it. How can we get this fairly close? It's a small piece, but it's right here. It's a figure, and she's basically wrapped in film, and there is a film reel floating over her head. And I'll show you some more of this work later on down the line. There's little starfish, and they're like candles, like votive candles in them. This was for the Rehoboth Beach Film Festival. And again, that whole idea of a concept, the concept was this figure with images from the sea, the upside down starfish with the candles in them and whatnot. So much about photography is about conceptual ideas. Let's see if I can find something that's a little bit bigger. Print Magazine, by the way, is one that I do want you to look at. Print, communication arts, archive, all the things that list very, very current photography. Let's see, what do we want to look at? Let's look first at this. This is Macy's new promo that basically is just about what they've got going on. But look at some of the imagery. Some of the imagery is very, very much the kind of thing that we're going to be doing. Here's a piece for mascara. Here's a piece for a line of their jewelry. This is the kind of photography that we're going to be working on in this class. Now, yes, we can have models too. We're going to be doing that as well. It can take a still life approach. It can take model approach. And again, these are going to depend upon what it is that you choose. But here's a campaign I did that I think has got a pretty good, it's a bad glare on here. Let's see, how are we going to look at this? There, it's not too bad. Let's move it this way and see if you guys can see this. Here's the campaign. Look, how do you fit 5 elephants in a box? Well, that is a concept. It was a anti-ivory ad for World Wildlife Fund. So if you look at it, it's an aged wooden box. It's got ivory bracelets and jewelry in it. There again, that's a conceptual campaign. How do you fit 5 elephants in a box? This is one of my portfolios. I'll show you guys more stuff as we're kind of going along. I do a lot of photo illustration. I do a lot of stuff for comic books, graphic novels, kind of a mixed bag. Here's a thing on chiaroscuro that was all on Leonardo da Vinci. I'll show you more stuff as we go, and if anybody really wants to look at it, you can go to my website, which is just my name, StephenJohnPhillips.com. It's with a PH. It's just www.stephenjohnphillips.com. let's see what else specifically about the class. The thing that I want you guys to remember too is this class also is a lot about a final project. So many of your other classes are about final projects, but this particular one is very, very much about that. And I just jotted down a few notes. You will pick a client and understand the importance of a target audience. That's really important. When you guys decide what it is you want to use, whether it's a product or a campaign, you need to know your target audience. Which again, is it teenagers? Is it middle-aged people? Is it people that are very, very hip or trendy, or is it conservative? All of those things are very, very important. It's also important with a magazine. Magazines all have their own target audiences. So we'll talk about that. Concept development, symbols. Yes, symbols are very important in photography. And when you guys have symbols, you want to make sure you pick symbols that are universal. You don't want to just pick something that not everybody's going to get. Maybe people that are 20 will get it, but people that are 60 won't get it. Well, that isn't going to be a successful campaign. So when we talk about symbols, that's going to be very important as well. Pick a model that works for your client and your concept. Absolutely. The right model, it's like get the right tool for the job. If you have to have someone that is supposed to have a hand that looks worn and maybe they're supposed to look like a construction worker or whatever, and that arm, well, that's what you're going to need. You're going to need to find someone with big, rough hands, maybe a tattoo or two. It isn't going to work if you use someone that doesn't have it. So it's very important that you guys get the specifics and get that whole concept of finding the right model, finding the right demographic for what we do. So again, welcome. Stephen, call me Stephen. We're doing this together. This should be a lot of fun. I love this class. I do a lot of photo illustration. So I'm ready to help you guys. Okay? So again, check out my website, just www.stephenjohnphillips.com, and we will get started. So again, welcome to Advanced Studio Techniques. Okay? See everybody later. Bye-bye.